G'day lawnies, this video is about what I've done in the first 2 weeks of the new lawn. So let's get your lawn on. Okay, straight from the outset, this lawn has been an absolute battle because of the weather conditions. It's just been totally unreal here in South Australia. 40 one day, 25 the next, 45 the next day, just crazy. So this lawn has been down 2 weeks today. So the first thing really was the preparation and gutting it out, putting down nice sandy loam and flattened that out nicely and compacted it. Now when I put down the lawn, as you can see, I've got a few bare spots, run out of grass, ran out of sand, so I just had to compromise a little bit. Just everything with this front lawn and this whole yard seems to be a battle. For the first few days, I didn't put down any fertiliser or anything. I've syringe watered for the first week. During that first week, I put down some humic acid and some soil wetter. So the humic acid and the soil wetter, that was basically to improve the soil structure, improve the way the soil feeds nutrients to the plant. And the soil wetting, well, that's just vital in this kind of weather at the moment because, yeah, look, I don't want the lawn drying out simply because it's brand new. I had to wait 11 days before I did my first lot of fertiliser, which was Launch Plus and Root Builder as a tank mix. It's a fantastic foliar treatment. And then a couple of days later, because of this fantastic weather that we've been having, I had to put down my 4 seasons. It is now 2 weeks in. It's looking great. The new grass has been mowed a few times now. Once at 15 mil, and now I've dropped it to 13 mil. It's really looking quite good. Sorry about the wind here, but it's just always windy, and I can't seem to get any sort of decent weather to do my stuff. So just a quick look at it, you can see the lines are still there and there's a couple of shave marks. I'm now down to 13 mil, so you've got to expect that. Here's one here, but all in all it's coming along real nice. Might be a little bit hard to see, but these areas are starting to grow in where the gaps are, which is nice. Bit of movement, which is great to see. A bit more scraping here, big bit out of there. Not winning, but all in all, that'll come back. I'm not worried about that at all. It's becoming quite good. Now I've got the problem of rabbits. We've got a family of rabbits that come out every night and have a picking at their lawn, and they're kind of liking mine at the moment. I've caught them on here a few times, but yeah, last night, I don't know whether this is the rabbits or something else. They had a real big dig, I'll show you. Really chewed this one up. So not really happy with the rabbits. But look, well look, here's the rabbit poo. So the rabbits are having a great old time. I'll have to see if I can get something like some sort of noise mechanism that gets rid of them. But yeah, having a big dig there, I'm not impressed about that. But hey, it's all part of the fun. See how we go anyway. But look, everything's going in the right direction. I just wanted to show you what I've done for the first 2 weeks. So humic acid, a couple of days after laying, you know, about a week. I had to wait 11 days before I put down some Launch and Root Builder. And simply because of the weather, a couple of days after I put my 4 seasons down, watered that in. That's sort of like quite a nice little backbone to the program of you know, putting a new lawn in. And yeah, everything has been really forced by the weather conditions, just too hot or too windy or both. So it's been quite difficult, and now I've got rabbits. Just this front yard the adventure continues. Okay, well, crazy couple of days. We've been in lockdown. Well, we are still in lockdown here in SA as of tomorrow night. This is Friday after work. It's been a crazy week with work with the COVID stuff. All right, so it's Friday the 20th. It's almost 2 weeks that my lawn's been down. I have done a Launch Plus root builder application a couple of days ago. I would have liked to have delayed the application of the 4 seasons that I'm about to put down now a couple of days, but the next 2 days are 42 and 39. It has been crazy weather this spring. It's been one of the hardest seasons I've ever had to deal with. Temperatures above 40 and then temperatures mid to low 20s and then the next day is 40 odd again. It's just crazy. So the launch, and this has had a couple of mows since just at a slightly lower level. So I'm probably hitting about 13 mils now. Is really just, it's looking great. It's growing positively. So the 4 seasons here, that's a slow release fertilizer. We're going to get that down now. It's 27 degrees now. Going to get that down, water it in, and the slow release nitrogen, slow release potassium will help with the growth and just the general condition of the plant. I've also got iron in this, which will give it a nice deep dark green, although it's looking quite green already. So anyway, 4 seasons is our #1 product. People understand granular. Get it down, water it in. That's what people understand mostly about fertilising. And look, it's nice and easy. This can last up to 16 weeks. In this kind of weather though, summertime, expect about 6 to 8 weeks. The hot weather and the extra water will just go through the fertiliser a bit quicker. All right. And that's a nice fine prill, as you can see. Very, very fine prill, which will sit nice and low, in the sward. So I've got about 80 square metres, so just under half a bag is what I'm going to use. Get ready. It's all depends on the camera person, you see. In it goes. Beautiful. Okay. So now we've got to put our granular nice and evenly down our area. This is a good little spreader, this one.
Time moves fast when I'm with you. Went from lonely to falling in love, watching it all unfold. Yeah, I'm not scared of commitment. I'm just scared of doing something wrong. I don't wanna see you go.
Nice and evenly throughout the area, and this is going to go bunter. So when you do water it in with about 6 mils of water. So it's about 20 to 30 minutes on the average sprinkler. The small prill, well, that won't get sucked up in your next mow. That'll sit nice and low in your sward. And yeah, slow release nitrogen, slow release potassium, the only dual controlled release on the market for great growth and protection of the plant. And the iron will get that nice deep green in it. So let's get the water going. Yeah, I put 30 minutes on my sprinklers. It's all going in the right direction with this lawn. So what's next for this lawn? Well, next thing I've got going on, as you can see behind me here, and we just got the notification, 90 km/h winds and a thunderstorm. So you beauty, Mother Nature, thank you. Look, the next thing I'll be trying to get doing this crazy weather, crazy wind and crazy heat is try and find that little spot where I can do my next foliar treatment, which will be launch and root builder at a slightly higher strength, because you know it's had one treatment, so the next treatment will be a little bit higher. Look, sorry about the wind, but this is just what I've got to deal with here all the time. And then the next treatment after that will be charger. In regards to watering, my watering will be 3 times a week, nice and deep in the early morning. Even though I've got some ridiculous heat on the way, I think the lawn will cope. We'll see how we go there. And with mowing, look, it's going to be slowly getting there to about 10 mils, what I'm aiming for. So a couple of shavy mows, it'll look a bit choppy for a while, but it'll grow back. And look, it's going to be getting there. The plan for this lawn is, you know, it really does need, once it's growing in a top dress and everything like that, I'll be doing that after Christmas, because you know I just want to have some green lawn for Christmas to enjoy. And then after that point, we'll start seeing some real improvements, I'm sure. I can't really say that I'm enjoying this lawn at the moment. It's just struggle after struggle after struggle. It is the most crazy spring I've ever experienced since 2016, which 2016 just rained all the time. Look, here comes the weather now, so I better go inside. And look, the Tiff Tuff is arriving on the 27th, which is Friday, and that is a cast for a 45-degree day. So yeah, just the struggle continues. I've had to do the back 3 times now, and the wind just comes along and gets rid of all my material, so it's about to do it again. So anyway, see you next week for Lawnporn. Just letting you know as well that the program for summer is out, and I've already had 9,000 downloads in one night, so that's just amazing. Thank you very much for that support. And look, hopefully summer is just going to be a bit better for me than spring. Anyway, get your lawn on.